Hello, folks. How's it going? There we are. Listen, I may have forgotten to turn off my microphone. That's all right. I didn't forget to turn off my microphone. I just know that if I turn it off, I'm gonna forget to turn it back on. Is the thing. Yeah, no, we're at a fill apart tonight, folks. We're actually gonna be showing America that we have a heart. Get it? Cause like that's the guy's name. And like have a heart means that we're like, you know, moral people who like, you know, realize our actions have consequences and believe in good things, but like, you know, to just say we have a heart just to say that, but also like we have heart as president. Can you tell I'm waffling while I wait for the fucking game to load? Yeah, hello. I can't believe you forgot. Hopefully you're able to find the motivation to do that. Hello, Lord McCall. We're playing TNO tonight. We're playing a bit of the New Order, Last Days of Europe, in the Ruin update. Look at that war support, baby. I'm very proud of you for voting, actually. Good job. Yeah, no, we're looking at the fun GUIs. Dominican Republic in the OFN. Good things are happening. Good things are happening. There is no current foreign policy crisis, I think? Nope. World is at peace. There is peace in the world. Huh. Yeah, this is hard. I feel like I'm going fucking insane because I don't remember. Fucking, I don't remember winning this proxy war. I don't remember winning this, shit, I guess we did. No, now you remember, I think. Now's the empty chapter. Kill Henry Kissinger right now. I unfortunately can't. State of hate. There are many things somebody can do to a firearm. Wait, tell me where the heck kill Henry Kissinger button is. In the event, the ambassador said, I've talked to my government. They are interested in the possibility of a talk between our two powers. I believe that a good first step would be to negotiate a security agreement scaling down our mutual military presence in the Pacific, to free up our assets and get the right. Kissinger swallowed a tuna roll. I agree this would be constructive, but I think it's too early. Congress would tear the administration apart over something like that. I would imagine, though. though I don't wish to presume that many in Japan would be similarly unenthused. We need a smaller scale agreement to start, to get people used to the idea of perhaps something to do with reopening trade. That is very wise, Takeuchi mused after a sip of tea. There are a number of outstanding trade issues between us. Fishing rights, passes through territorial waters. Certain groups will always complain, but it shouldn't be insurmountable. If Henry Kissinger outlives me, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, dude. That's a joke. Not me if I strangle him first, very true, in Minecraft, yep. gonna fight each other, or what's going on? Ah. China modernizes, yippee! God, we're gonna have to go to the fucking Congo soon, I think. I think we're gonna have to fight in there. I'm not looking forward to that. Wonder why they're unhappy. Oh, nice. Oh, show Russia? Yeah, sure. This is what it looks like. These guys versus these guys. Alright, we're going to the Armed Patrol Act. Silver bullet against crime. 75 yay to set 23 nay, let's fucking go. Content TNO? No. Andorra? What, this fucking thing? No, it just exists. I've been back to see Henry Kissinger. Entered the Oval Office after knocking on his door. I followed him. Master Takeuchi, the president said, hoping to start his new obvious. A pleasure. Playing on this? I can't be seen to surrender. We'll throw Tokyo a bone. Let them make the first move. We won! We won! We did it! We passed the thing! The first Civil Rights Act. Let's do this. Let's do some environmental policies. Let's make the goddamn EPA. Make sure to eyesore. Alright. So a woman for president, huh? Okay, yeah, no, that passes easy. We're good. The academic base, let's go. Keep America free, fighting, vote R&D. How many schools do we have? We can actually check, because it's like... Okay, yeah, 75 schools. We meet that. We meet that. Okay. Let's build some hospitals. Chat, we're building some hospitals. Do you like hospitals, chat? I like hospitals. I think people should have healthcare. Personally. Infra isn't worth it. It might be. I just don't usually build it. with our officers. I'm funding the police, ma. Look at me. Oh yeah. Mr. Gaylord. We got a guy in Congress named Gaylord. Thanks, man. But yeah, no, it probably works. I just don't usually build it. I like focusing on nuclear power plants because that lets you avoid the well, not avoid the oil crisis, but it very much helps diminish the oil crisis. America finishes the focus twilight. Is he gonna go to Japan? So I tested it. Yeah, no, it changed a bit. Alright, let's see, what can I research even? So let's research some tanks. Yeah. First victory. Yes, wonderful. Thank you, Ambassador. Kissinger set the phone down on the table. Out of the hotel. Out of the way. On the table, the out of the way hotel room. He'd booked in DC to take calls from. Tokyo gone for it. The US's fishing rights would extend far out into the Pacific. Sure, US would have to unofficially recognize Japanese rule over Hawaii in exchange. That wouldn't be in any of the papers. Kissinger permitted himself a little grin. This is certainly a good start to detente, but we go a long way to countering claims of surrender. We couldn't celebrate too much. This was a victory for America. The Japanese will see this as defeat. We don't want them to back out of coming negotiations on maritime transit. He knew he'd have to grant them some concessions soon. This is a victory for America. Now, Kissinger had to make it a victory for Japan, too. I thought we did, like, the give and take option. Weird. Okay, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Because there's no kill Kissinger button. Despite what you are claiming. Where? What? Am I missing it? Am I missing it around here? Well, no, we're not doing fuckery in China, we're doing fuckery in Japan. By that I mean we're talking to Japan. Let's go to the Upper South. Cold War. Well, you can coordinate with law enforcement to keep America's streets safe from the influence of drugs. I'm joining the war on drugs, on the side of drugs, hell yeah. Now. Tell me more about Operation Faulkner. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear, Atlas. No, Amtrak's been completed. Oh, this is a fucking good event. Hold on. It's 3 a.m. Philip Hart always considered himself a good sport. At Georgetown, he'd endured a fair share of teasing about his Midwestern nasal. In the Senate, too, he'd endured snide comments about his folksy demeanor. All of that, however, paled to the kind of abuse he now regularly received in the press. "A hairy situation in Washington," read one headline in the style section of the New York Times above a picture of the president's unshaven face. He turned the page of his daily press clippings, only to see a cartoon version of himself on the cover of Time. The cartoon Hart leered through a scraggly, unkempt beard surrounded by hippies flashing peace signs. Philip Hart closed the folder in disgust and pushed it across the dinner table. "Everything all right, Phil?" said Janie, eyebrows raised. The first couple sat together at breakfast, plates in front of them. "I'm fine, it's..." He glowered at the folder, half hoping it might somehow catch fire. "This beard, I thought I might change things up by not shaving for a few weeks and, hell, I don't know." Diana Veerland of Vogue described it as very dashing. Besides, you never want to take fashion tips from those kind of stuck-up fossils they employ in newspapers nowadays. Philip scratched his beard. Janie was right, but still, he couldn't get the headlines out of his head. "Do you like it?" Janie looked up from her plate and stared at her husband for a long moment, inspecting him. Then she flashed a radiant smile. "I'll have to agree with Miss Veerland on this one, Phil. It really does suit you. It makes you look more distinguished." Janie always knows how to cheer up a man. Chat, I want it to be known, I'm not shaving the beard. I'm not shaving the fucking beard. Philip and Shep sat across each other in the Oval Office. After a long day of drafting infrastructure plans, reviewing war plans, and preparing for the upcoming elections, they were quiet for a moment. Then, Shep broke the silence. "Ah, hell, Phil, I can't take it anymore. We have to talk about the beard." Philip moved his mouth, but the only thing he'd muster was, "Excuse me?" The beard! The goddamn beard! It's not that it looks bad, it's just that you have people talking. You know how they are. Shep threw his hands up and let them fall beside him. "They think it's unprofessional. It could hurt us in the midterms." "I hardly think my beard is what the American people are voting." It shouldn't. It shouldn't. You're right. But the average voter isn't voting based on who passed what. Trust me, when I said they're voting for whichever candidate has the best image, there's a reason I let the goddamn press take so many photos of me water skiing at the theater with Zaza. Shep sighed, as if remembering some painful private sacrifice. Most voters in this country are still trapped in the 1950s and not ready to accept a president with a beard. Philip sat gobsmacked. "I didn't know you felt so strongly." "I wish I didn't have to, Phil. I really don't. I just don't want us leave anything to chance when there's so much at stake." Shep looked at him with a pleading expression. "It's your face. You do what you want. Just promise me you'll think about it, okay? For the coalition?" I appreciate the concern, but I'm not getting rid of my beard. I can't fucking believe this actually hurts you in the elections. We're keeping the goddamn beard. This will be a beardful administration, you're damn right. Instrument. You're not the only one. What's that? Where do we go now? I'm not killing Kissinger. Let's do buttons and levers. Buttons and levers, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said levers. I always believe in saying it the correct way, so I don't know why. We need to do an election. First in possession for a sec. Yeah, no, it was terrifying. Look at the Cold War. What's the economy looking like? Oh yeah, more of the global GDP in our borders. Alright, see ya, Laura. Hope your sleep goes well. Nap. For home use. Okay. Honey bear game on the mind. Fair enough. Let's keep going. Let us try to continue with Philip Hart. Fucking Chep over here. Look at this guy, bald. Made in America. Steam and steel. Go get dinner, buddy. The hum of machinery brought a strange comfort to President Hart as he toured the factory floor. As a senator from Michigan, he had visited many such floors over his career. This was the heart of America that kept beating despite the war. Its vast industry that constantly reinvented itself. He's now witnessing such a reinvention with his own eyes. Come this way, Mr. President. He was being guided by none other than Dr. Moore himself. One of the great pioneers of the transistor, and America's hero in the face of Guangdong's seemingly invincible dominance in the electronics industry. In 1968, he had quit Fairchild Semiconductors to found a new corporation. Hell yeah. Found a new corporation, Intel, whose transistor designs were now taking America by storm. From Post-Nick knows. Moore stopped in front of a table with a pile of completed chips lying on top of it. Finding a set of tweezers from a groove on the side, he picked one up and held it in front of Hart. We call this the The 1103, the first dynamic random access memory chip to be produced domestically, completely made in America. Art nodded approvingly. Dr. Moore, you have my deepest thanks. The Japanese and Guangdong have been running it. Oh. Been running. Circles around us for more than a decade, but thanks to you, we might just be able to hold our own in electronics. Great things are coming from this, and you have America's support. The president took extra time to marvel at the device. Thousands of transistors on one tiny chip, and according to Moore, they would fit twice the number next year. America's back. America's fucking back, baby. Let's go. I always feel like I have something to say when I come to stream, but then I actually come to stream, then I forget it. Then I forget what I'm gonna say, which is unfortunate. In and out. I can't imagine TNO will ever leave Hoi 4, I'll be brutally honest. Let's relight the mission. And the risks, but this must be done. Come on. Bring our boys back home. Let's do a bit of a merit. Let's do a bit of this. No, absolutely not. With how much work has already been started in Hoi 4? I can't imagine they'll, you know, TNO was like in development for like 2016 to 4 years before releasing? You know, obviously a lot of that was farting around and redoing stuff that, was finished. Well, not finished, but like, redoing a lot of stuff, but like, it'd be a lot of work to, abandon what's been built up in Hoi 4 just to rebuild all that in Hoi 5. I genuinely don't see it ever releasing in Hoi 4. I mean, Hoi 5. No. I don't think that'll happen because that's, again, a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort for not a lot of game when Hoi 4 works completely fine. Oh. Hello, yet another Taken enjoyer. Check something. How's it going? Playing a little bit of heart. I don't, like, yeah, like, making a new game would be, like, a lot of money to be put into it. For not a lot of gain. So loud. Oops. You know, I took a history of South Africa class a couple months ago, I guess. Or maybe a year ago now at this point. Take a rest. But yeah, no, it just wouldn't be worth it to make like a standalone TNO game. Well, here you are, to the magical world, beyond, 1968. Here's the thing, I don't even think if Paradox stops supporting Heartsbound 4, they'll stop, updating it. Paradox support isn't necessary to keep making the mod. Why ain't transit accepted? Let's fucking go! These are updated. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it'd just be a lot of work for not a lot of gain. Urban realities. All my games are usually regularly scheduled. TNO's been regularly scheduled, and when I finish with that, I'll see what I can replace it with. Because, you know, I like TNO, I just don't want to be playing it forever. Presented to Congress. After countless hours of negotiation, both with the Japanese and within the Hart administration, the first phase of Japanese-American detente seems to have come to an end. The treaty has been drafted. It covers diverse topics as fishing rights, zones of transit, and the recognition of some of Japan's imperial conquests. If signed, it will mark a turning point in Japanese-American relations. It is also sure to inspire backlash from those who have still not forgotten the war in the Pacific. The choice, as always, is yours, Mr. President. I don't have a game like right now to... Actually, no, Riju might replace it. Pokemon Rejuvenation, yeah. That'll probably replace it. Regent? No, Pokemon Rejuvenation. No worries, no worries. But yeah, no. Oh, we got a heart. Nice, like a road that you travel on. Yeah. It goes to the Senate. Surprising news on the diplomatic front. New developments in the relationship between the United States and Japan is the talk of the country. For the past few months, a treaty to clarify trade and transit issues with the Empire of Japan has been negotiated. Primarily, according to the White House, between Ambassador Ryuichi Takeuchi and National Security Advisor Henry Kissinger. Although the executive branch has signed the treaty, it must now go to the Senate for ratification. I feel neutral on Almond Joy. Who's in power in Japan? Let me check. This guy, Ikeda. Masa Nosuke. Masa... yeah. As can be expected for a treaty with one of America's greatest enemies, this has become a controversial issue. Progressive Senator Henry M. Jackson, for instance, has been a fierce critic. Blasting what he considers to be the first step on the road to detente with the country with the blood of American boys on its hands. Voice in support of the administration, such as Majority Leader Hubert Humphrey, argue the treaty will bring economic prosperity to the United States and cool tensions in the Pacific. Despite some objections of some extreme hawks, the treaty on the whole has been proven to be incredibly popular with the American people. According to our polls, its provisions are recognized as clearly as benefiting the United States, and Americans seem receptive to the President's proclamation. It will start to right the wrongs of the Pacific War. With his party united behind him, the President can look forward to a likely triumph in the Senate. I'm Walter Cronkite, and that's the way it is. Let's go, okay. This shit's gonna pass. So easy. So cash. I suppose I'll take some advice and build some infrastructure. Because I'm pretty sure it builds up GDP. State GDP, at least. That, you know, translates into national GDP. Those are updated. See, it's hot in my room right now because it's like 81 degrees outside. And I have to keep, and I've been keeping the window closed because of that, and also because bugs will come in. Yeah. I'm not sure if you're still here, but I forgot to say welcome to the chat, you know, take an enjoyer. When you first sent your message in our, you know. Fair enough. I don't know if it does. I forget if it does or does not help you build stuff later. Nice. It should cool down by then over here too. It's just like, ugh. Travel roads make a good compromise. Yeah. Nice, this war support thing is busted. Yeah, no, I do that too, just because I like the cold. And like when it's that cold out, there's no like bugs that are gonna fly in. At our research facilities, let's go. Yeah, I am a vampire, what about it? What makes you say that? Is it the teeth? Ah. Oh yeah, the cold. Yeah, no. That didn't change on my end. Which I have to assume is thanks to, That's not right. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, better Twitch TV. Yeah, I hate the Twitch remotes. Stability in the Middle East? How strange. We're gonna need to go to Italy. Alright, get over there, buddy. Yeah, no, Heart's genuinely fucking good. If this inspires people to do Heart, I'll be very pleased. For the boys. The Russian is pretty good for dipping your toes into, what's it called? TNO, if you're not too used any of the Russian warlords are like a good, easy transition from vanilla to regular TNO. Are you having chicken parm? There we go, easy peasy. And I'm sure that is that. Yeah, no, I genuinely really enjoy playing Heart. Well, food. A grilled squid. Hmm. I get over there. Okay, this guy. It's collapsing in Egypt, okay. This is squid. Oh, grilled squid. Never had that. Sound could be nice. This is a part, chat, where I'm gonna be going slow. That's what Senate elections look like. Slight win. Okay. Over there, okay.
Move out.
You, person who isn't moving, get over there. Hello, X. C Raptor. Oh, this is TNO from Last Days of Europe. President, Germany. Welcome to America stream. Because of our investments in alternative energy, the oil crisis has been mitigated. What did I tell you, chat? Frankfurt stock market crash amidst everything.
Yes, sir. Move out. Keep on attacking. Come on, move out.
So, I am from East Coast.
Move out. Ready.
Bradley, born and raised.
Yes, sir. Move out. Move out.
Right to the USA. Well. Well, the answer is, it's certainly not the worst place to live, but, and I don't know what you're exactly looking for and why you're looking to move out of Germany. But if I were you, I'd stay in Germany.
Move out. Move out. Keep on moving. Ready.
Trust me, buddy, if you're worried about shit politics, emigrating to the United States is not the thing you should do.
Keep on attacking.
Truthfully, I don't want to get too political on stream just because that's never fun.
Move out.
Listen, I don't want to talk about this because it's inherently, like, it's gonna get political and I don't like doing that on my stream, and I hope you understand.
Move out. Move out. Under fire.
I need to find plane. You. Going to the Middle East.
Ready, sir. Move out.
Yeah. I don't think anyone really likes the politics of their country, is the thing. It's never not a headache, but, you know, it doesn't mean... Doesn't mean I like this country's headaches.
Ready. Ready. Move out.
Nah. From movie.
Move out! Yes, sir. Collective head! Ready, sir. Move out! Ready. Move out!
Yeah, I'm a trans woman. What do you think?
Move out!
Just to clarify, I'm a trans woman who isn't suicidal.
Move out! Move out!
Yeah, no. Friends. I don't know. There's a lot to consider, honestly, and I wouldn't... Personally, I wouldn't come here, but that's the perspective of someone who's lived here her whole life, so... I was gonna say I've never lived anywhere else, but that's not true. I studied abroad in Japan for like 3 weeks, not 3 weeks, 3 months. But I'd hardly say that's like the same as, you know, living somewhere for years and years and years and years. Well, that's because of privacy law stuff, so... Can't say I particularly blame them. I don't know, I'm not gonna say Trump won't win, just because we said that last time and fucking look what happened.
Ready, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Come on, I was save a little faster. Okay, well that's not exactly fair to say when he's been in 2 elections. Listen, I'm just saying, don't act so like smug and that you know a Democratic victory is assured, because it isn't. I don't really. I want to say that feels like... America defends its own interests, which sometimes are democracies, sometimes aren't.
Yes, sir. Move out.
To make a valued statement that any country is for sure a moral good or moral bad judgment, like is. Okay, well that ignores the like numerous fucking like Latin American countries who sponsored coups in, because you know we were scared of the big bad communism that was. Listen, sometimes it supports democracy, sometimes it doesn't. To say that any country is inherently a good or bad actor on the world stage is to ignore the fact that countries act in their own self-interest exclusively. And sometimes the US's self-interests align with democracy, and sometimes they don't.
Move out.
Okay, you know what? I'll tell you fucking this. If you don't support Palestine, get out of chat. I don't care. If you don't support Palestine, get out. I'm not having anyone who's okay with the fucking genocide in my chat, okay? Hardline goddamn stance. Israel's committing a genocide and I'm not okay with that.
Move out.
Just because somebody doesn't necessarily support trans rights doesn't mean they deserve to be bombed. Alright, that's it. I'm taking executive action, hold on. Look, I'm sorry, like, hardline. Support Palestine or get out. I don't care if it costs me views, if that's, fair enough. Yeah, no.
Ready, sir.
Listen. I'm just saying, like,
Pushing them back, sir.
I have morals, I have standards.
Ready, sir. Ready.
Thanks. Tears. Born to shit, forced to fuck. So true. Born to shit, forced to wipe.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, no. Like, veering completely, away from the humorous, born to shit, forced to wipe. Yeah, no. Toilet paper's a goddamn luxury, and I'm glad I have it. Can you imagine going around with an unwiped ass?
Ready, sir. Move out.
Like, I already feel dirty because I got used to using bidets in Japan.
Move out. Let them have it.
Nope. Capitulate.
Pushing them back, sir.
Started.
Ready.
Hmm. Let's play the game of life. No, like, first of all, you can't flush wet wipes. Second of all, that's not the... Listen, the bidet was good because it got the, I used the bidet and that wiped out, that got rid of most of the gunk. And what it didn't get rid of, I could wipe for. And I missed that. Like, here's the thing. It doesn't matter. I'm not too bothered if I have good toilet paper, right? If I have good toilet paper, I don't necessarily need a bidet. But if I have bad toilet paper, a bidet can make it more, reasonable because I only have to use it once because, and what, Lord McCarl said.
Let them have it.
Listen, what kind of public toilets are you going to that have fucking showers in them? I completely yes, what a miracle. Oh yeah, no, fair enough. So, part of me still can't believe that guy. Millennium Dawn. I don't really care for Millennium Dawn because, you know, this I like TNO for its narrative mostly. And yeah, no, I like TNO for its narrative mostly. And Millennium Dawn does that annoying thing that a lot of mods do when they want to feel like complex, and that is like add 50 billion different equipment types that the AI just can't keep up with. And I don't really enjoy that because that means like 50 billion equipment types I have to keep up with, and that's never fun, in my opinion at least. I mean, like, there's a difference between realism and tedium, and you have to balance that. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, hopefully eventually. Another struggle for freedom is all we need. Let's send some volunteers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't know, I want like a good, I do want a good, like, you know, as you described it, like, you know, a modern strategy game. I started picking up TNO because, like, I thought, you know, this is the closest thing I'm gonna get to a Cold War grand strategy game, and I mean, it is. It's got a banging narrative too, so, like, you know. We got shit going. All the Kingsmen. Yeah, banger. I hardly even get snooped. Rip. Poor Atlas. He never saw. He never saw that nuke flying right for him.
Yes, sir.
Ever since the Asia-Pacific War, the continuing American presence in the Pacific has been a cause of anxiety for the government of the Empire, Ambassador Takeuchi, he said, gesturing to map the region in a way that Kissinger thought was wholly unnecessary. Particularly with recent conflicts in the sphere itself, there are many Japanese government who view your alliance's position in the Pacific to be fundamentally at odds with the time. I understand your position, Kissinger said, adjusting his glasses. But surely you must also understand that America cannot simply abandon allies that our soldiers have spent blood to defend. If we reduce what the militarists in Tokyo would ask, our diplomatic credibility would be ruined. All our allies would worry about us throwing them to the wolves whenever is asked of us. I fully understand that, Takeuchi said. Clearly some very complex diplomacy will be needed if we are to manage this balancing act. Diplomacy that I don't believe would be productive to conduct from Washington any longer. Kissinger rose. Are you saying? Takeuchi nodded, a glint of pride in his eyes. How would you like to go to Tokyo? I've seen it on the workshop. What I've seen has not exactly knocked my socks off. It's not to like diss the guys who are working on it or anything. I'm sure they're doing good work. It's just like, again, didn't exactly knock my socks off. Yeah, no, it feels like Millennium Dawn with a TNO coat of paint, whereas what makes TNO good is its narrative stuff. That's my thinking, at least. And if they want to be like TNO skinned Millennium Dawn, that's fine. It's just, not my cup of tea.
Keep on attacking.
Specific games planned for Halloween? For Halloween specifically, I don't think I really have anything planned in terms of games. If I were to do anything for Halloween, which I'm not. But I don't really have anything planned for Halloween, for in terms of games. It's just, gonna be some funny stuff. If I were to have anything planned, you understand. It'd be a very short stream. Well, comparatively short.
Move out. Keep on attacking. Let them have it.
I likely will not be doing Gmod horror maps if I were to do anything for Halloween, because it might I personally might feel like it might conflict with what I'm doing.
Ready. Move out. Move out. Let them have it. Taking cover. Keep on moving.
Yeah, you know. You know how it is.
Keep on moving.
That's, you know, it's in. I think it's slightly before World War II, but not by much, if I remember correctly. I think it's something like Stalin didn't win the power struggle, but I'm not sure if that's been retconned or not.
Keep on attacking.
What? Damn it!
Move out.
Ton's not gonna be successful because I was too damn successful in the proxy wars earlier. We're all yelling at me to do better. And look at what happens when I do better.
Move out.
Yeah, that's something like that.
Ready.
Nice. Get yourself some milk.
Move out. Ready.
Damn it. Auto saving. This is normally good, but like, damn.
Under fire. Hold.
Alas. Stuck in mobile hell.
Move out. Keep on attacking.
We enjoy besides TNO. Kaiserreich's always very good. Kaiserreich is always very good. Like, there's nothing more to say for Kaiserreich other than it's it's what it needs to be, a very well done total conversion mod. It's fun, just helps shake up vanilla. What more do you need, really? No, like, not to sound like a pretentious ass and go like, oh, well, it's not as good as TNO. Like, you know, it's different from TNO.
Let them have it.
I don't know if, like, 7.5 out of 10 seems a little low in my opinion. Because it's very good.
Ready, sir.
It's absolutely very good. I give it like an 8, honestly. Maybe a 9. Like, 9 feels high, but I don't think it's an accurately high, is the thing.
Move out. Ready. Ready, sir.
Fair enough.
Ready, sir.
Welcome back from your mobile prison hell, Atlas.
Ready, sir.
Let's come back. Is that like FNAF? This is our last goddamn proxy conflict we need to make it count. Hmm.
Move out! Ready. Ready, sir. Keep on attacking!
Fast. I mean, yeah, but like, I'm willing to sacrifice some, like, in a mod like Kaiserreich, I'm willing to, you know, sacrifice story for gameplay, I'll be honest.
Let them have it! Keep on moving! Move out! Keep on attacking! Move out! Let them have it! Ready, sir!
Yeah, no worries.
Move out!
Don't beat yourself up too much.
Pushing them back, sir! Move out! Move out!
I don't know, like, then you're talking about, like, reworking a whole lot of shit just to extend the timeline for, like, you know, a minor lore criticism that doesn't really matter. So, like, eh. I don't know, I'm fine with the way it is.
Come on, move out! Let them have it! Taking cover!
You need no supply from capital. Anywhere you want, you can get supply. Ugh. Come on.
Retreat!
Oh, hold on. I need to check. Do we only got True Sparky has in chat right now? Yeah, we do. I'm gonna do something a little goofy. 1 second. Maybe. Maybe I'll do something a little goofy. Goof time. We're getting a little goofy. Getting a little goofy. Hold on. Getting the goof group in here. Hold on. We're getting a little goofy in here. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Just cause I'll be honest, I was getting a little annoyed. I'll be brutally honest, this goof is no more than like, I'm getting kind of annoyed. And no one's really here to call me on it, so, okay, well no, you guys are here to call me on it, never mind. Please don't get mad at me. Like, I'll tell you the reason, like, why. It's because the supply's kind of fucked right now. So, like, you know, I can't really fight this proxy conflict well if my supplies literally don't work.
Move out!
Just understand that annoying things are happening to me, and therefore it makes it okay for me to cheat. I like that display camp. I don't know what you mean by that, but like, look at this. Look at this. This unit can't do anything because, like, despite my best efforts, for some reason my volunteers here are not getting supply. Even though they really should be. So, like, I'm cheating so that, I don't tear my nuts off in frustration. Okay, imagine these guys over here need 5 eggs from the store. And despite the fact they have a road to the store and people willing to deliver them the eggs, for some reason they are not getting the eggs. So that means it's okay for me to go down and shoot their neighbor. Any questions? You're welcome, bestie. Always happy to help. Ah, I see.
Under fire.
Sorry. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, look away. Look away from me for just 1 second, I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't think it is though, because like even then there'd be like a little trickle of supplies, you know? But there just isn't, is the thing. Sorry, just look away, look away. Avert your virgin eyes. I know you've never seen anyone cheat at video games before. But yeah, no, like, it is really just because, like, the supply isn't working, so it's just, like, it's hell to fight right now. Like, I've left these guys alone for a long time. Even, like, it's seeing reinforcement block, no supply for capital. I'm like 30% disappointed in you. No, that's fair, I'm sorry. But, like, I feel like it's reasonable given the fact that a game mechanic has broken, and if I send this guy out to fight, they will die. When it's like, supplies block from capital, but if we look over here, these used to be green. But I should be getting supply. I'll make it up to you by trying not to cheat when we do this, but... If it's any consolation, I promise not to cheat when I play Rejuvenation tomorrow. Even if you might not care about that. I do not know your opinions on Pokemon Rejuvenation one way or another, but I don't, like, TNOs usually works, is the thing. You usually can get supplies in TNO. I got them in South. It used to like be broken, and you couldn't. But I used to get them in like, you know, we got it in South Africa in this campaign. You can go back and check the VOD on that one. But, like, even if so, TNO does not allow you to recall volunteers to supply them, so... Yeah, but what I was told when I originally complained about this, is that so long as you have, like, green, like, C-zones, then to connect from your capital to their capital, you'll get supply. But that is not what happened. No, I'm just telling you what I was told. And I could have been told bullshit, but I don't think I was.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you can recall volunteers in TLO. Let me check. Yeah, I don't see a recall volunteers button here.
Ready, sir.
We're gonna original X in 1 second. There we go. But there we go, yeah. Doesn't feel great. I'm usually able to win that not cheating it. But unfortunately there was nothing I could really want. This guy looks so goofy, this portrait. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back. Do this over here. We'll build some infrastructure. Yeah. Also, Will McCall, I just want to say I appreciate you showing up at the streams. I always appreciate my regulars, and I just wanted to say, you know, thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. Folks like you make the shit worth it. No, I think that's all the foreign policy stuff done for this playthrough, at least. I want to go back and play because the Daytona events are very fucking good. So like, I want to go through and like maybe beef it in like Philippines or something. Or Malaya. We can afford to lose Malaya. Ending the town. Come on. Come on, stop auto-saving. You know you wanna. There we go. Got some shit going. Oh shit, right. Election. Yeah, no. Gonna actually try and hit the full 3 hours for tonight's stream. Even if chat isn't super active and the game isn't gonna be super active from here on out. We're just gonna be doing some focuses. Let's get the spending power up. We always love the spending power, don't we? Love to be spending. ABS, always be spending. Brazil's decall. I thought we'd be in the Congo by now, but I guess we just didn't have the Congo proxy war. Probably for the best. I probably would have gotten frustrated with supply there too. Oh boo, let's. I-25 is done. Let's go! Chat, like this is supposed to be like I-25. We love it here. We love I-25. Take a second to load. Wait, it was like... America invests. Will America invest? Let's see. Yeah, America invests just fine, I think. Monorail. 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 I do the Simpsons bit, but I don't remember how it goes. Cause I'm sure that's what you're all here for, to watch somebody do a Simpsons bit. Do monorails actually work? I mean, we don't see them. Investing. Ugh. It's not great. We're trying to increase the spending power. Here's one rail. Mono meaning one, and rail meaning rail. There we go. Simpsons bit fulfilled. We fulfilled the Simpsons bit quota. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very happy to fulfill Simpsons bit. Demo C. Uh-oh. That's not great. Let's do uniquely American. The Sampsons have been avenged. There we go. And stretch. And stretch. Simpsons bit. It's like the Dark Souls, like, you have died font, like, Simpsons bit completed. Or I guess that'd be like the Humanity Restored. Radical civil rights legislation. Let's go. Let's build more hospitals. I like hospitals. They're good. Hospitals do good work, I think. What do I need to get, some of this stuff here? Having fun isn't hard. What's that? We do get person power up. Sticking on the horse race, see how things are coming along. Demo C Rat. Yeah, no. 19 has been nice, I think. Got resolution declaring the American government support for the workers over employers sans extreme circumstances. Nice. Will it pass? It will. Focus on poverty. People like it when we take on poverty. Give us that cooperative act. Come on, you know you wanna give me the cooperation act. Come on. Come on. Organized workshop. That brings the purchasing power, which is what we need. Working! It's working! It's really, really working! Nice, we're doing it. We're making America equal. Let's get on the Second American Revolution. Thank you, Philly Fart. See how the presidential election's looking so far? Oh. I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's accurate. Just gotta renominate Philip Fart, and then we'll all be good. Checking on the horse race. Hmm. Hit me with that Second American Revolution. Get to work, Madam Secretary. Come on. We're putting in the hard work, chat. Putting in the hard work. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, that's a little rough. Sure, fuck it. We'll do an armor. We'll look at an armored train. Let's let freedom ring. Let's let freedom ring. Chat, do you want to help let freedom ring? Because I do. I also don't know why people didn't like, why people didn't want to vote for Hart based on his beard, or vote for the RDC based on his beard, because this beard looks good. Quite frankly, without the beard, he looks like a bit of a nerd. He looks like he could shove him into a locker, and that's something I'll stand by. Campaign over here. Come home, America. Still waiting for Russia to, reunify. Maybe it will someday. Uh-oh. Philip Hart's shape was... Hold on. Sorry. Philip Hart's shave had gone well, the razor smoothly slicing stubble as it traced along his cheek. Luxurious suits, once an honor he had avoided when out on the campaign trail, had become practically forced upon him once he took the Oval Office. He still wasn't entirely comfortable with their extravagance, but he had to admit they made a fine place to sleep. Luxurious suites, my bad, not suits. And a good sleep was often hard to come by in this work. There's a letter for you, darling. Some bill in the house about national parks. Do you want it? Janie's voice echoed through the door, reaching Reaching up and drawing a smile on the president's face, he set his razor down, made sure his shave was smooth, and emptied the sink of water. Yes, Janie, can you bring in my shirt, too? A moment later, Janie barged in, holding a letter with heart's button up in one hand and the letter in the other. Look at me carrying around all your things, you know? You know, she paused abruptly. Philip turned to look at her, only for her to grab his shoulder and point him towards the mirror. What's that? What's what? There's a black mark on your back. That wasn't there before. Well, no, look at my back's a bit difficult. Phil cracked a smile that his wife didn't reciprocate. Finally, he relented. I'll get it checked out when we get back to Washington, alright? Come on, Janie. I don't want your nerves fried for nothing. Janie frowned. You better, darling. I promise. Well, I'm sure that's all hunky-dory, am I right, chat? I'm sure that's fine. But that's literally nothing to worry about, I'm positive. He's no, that's not melanoma. It's fine. It's fine. Don't imply that there's anything wrong, because there isn't. Philip Hart's fine. Isn't that a sign of skin cancer? Listen, he's fine. He's fine. I don't get why you're saying he's not fine when he's fine. There's literally no one more fine than he is right now. You know? Sure. Set up the VA. James Young. Shit. Hold on. Let me do election stuff. James Young, White House physician, was not having a good start to his morning. Everything felt off. His gloves on his hands, the coat on his body, the way the chair felt on his back, the feel of the papers in his hands. People talked about how the president's job was the most stressful in the world. Well, how about being the president's doctor? The president was right there, about 5 feet to his right, his wife by his side. He seemed happier than her. Some stoicness, maybe, or a simple belief that everything was fine. Physically, the president was fine. Was the thing. No symptoms, no weakness, nothing. Behind the scenes... Mr. President, Dr. Young began. My team and I have run some tests. His hands were shaking a little, he realized, jostling the papers. We took some samples and found that you... He paused, adjusted himself, cleared his throat, and willed himself to continue. You have melanoma, Mr. President. The president's face fell. His wife, never one for crying, turned away with tears in her eyes. Dr. Young continued, almost automatically. It's still possible to treat the cancer, but it's entered a late stage. Surgery, preferably soon, will be the easiest way to remove the growth. We made a custom treatment plan for you that'll help with discretion if you would like to have a look. Philip Hart remained silent. His mind was 1,000 miles away, back home in Michigan. Cancer. After everything he'd gone through to get this far, it was cancer. This wasn't fair. This wasn't fair at all. Without really thinking, even thinking, he nodded. Discretion. Okay, so maybe I lied. Maybe I lied a little bit. He doesn't look like he's doing so great. Veteran affairs. Poverty rate and homelessness degrees. Let's go. Godfather releases. Let's go. The Godfather releases. Can you believe it, guys? The Godfather. The music is going. This is, what song is this? This is Morning on the Kamcha. Kamchatka. Kamchatka. You get it. You saw what you saw the text. I can't really speak Russian. Kamchatka. Thank you. Thank you. What? Mr. President, some days ago, we executed an operation to remove the cancerous section of skin from your back. At the time, we asked you to continue to send us samples in order to continue testing for further cancers to determine whether future treatment was needed. Unfortunately, we have determined from your LDH test that your melanoma has metastasized into your liver. By the distance between the site of melanoma and the liver, we assume that the cancer has spread into the other, closer organs. I regret to inform you that you are dying. The typical prognosis for metastasized melanoma is 6 months to 1 year. I can only express my deepest condolences that we did not catch this sooner, and promise you the best of treatment in the coming days. Please reach out to me at your soonest convenience. Yours, Dr. James Young. Teardrops fall upon the paper. President Hart is going to die. All good things must come to an end, but it's not quite time for the end. The administration's work must continue even once Hart is gone. We must make sure of that. Yeah, no, fun fact, this is Philip Hart also died of, cancer in real life. Just later, I think. Stress of being president got to him, I suppose. Those are updated. Let's build some more hospitals. Like, sucks to suck, man, but we're gonna build some more hospitals. Just, you know, that doesn't happen to anyone else. Like, rip to you, though, but, like, you know. Railway gone. Philip Hart was just a senator in real life. He, Conscious of the Senate was his nickname. He fought for, like, transparency and stuff. You know, the game represents him pretty well. You know, he was a liberal in his policies. He was very well renowned. I believe there was a vote after it was revealed he had cancer in real life to name an office building after him, like the Philip Hart Federal Office Building or something. And that vote received like 99 yay votes to 1 abstain, and the 1 abstain was Philip Hart, because, you know, he was still alive at the time, voting. But yeah, no, people liked him. Elephant in the room. Me and Ralphie. Yeah. Yeah, no, he was a genuinely good guy. Like, see his Wikipedia page if you can. There we go. Hart's reelected. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna ease Jacob on Shep. There are too many reporters here, President Hart thought. Too many cameras, too many cameras and microphones, too many prying eyes. He'd learned to look calm in front of the public ages ago, but that didn't mean he ever found it any less uncomfortable. Still, he couldn't blame them. It was their job, after all, and it was the staff who invited them inside to see him sign this order. Shep's idea. Who else? There we are. I'm upset we didn't get to do the detente stuff. I was looking forward to that. If I knew that I needed to beef in at least one proxy in order to make it happen, then I would have. Yeah, no, it's the soundtrack is very good. Primary course meal act. Do you have anyone MP with? Just curious. Nah. I don't really want to. Like, if it's MP TNO, I don't want to. Like, MP 44 even. I don't really want to do it. We got one, Chep! We got one! Chep strode through the door with the grin of a man vindicated, snapping the president's head up from his work. We got one, Phil! A school in Indiana is suing us! In general, I have a couple of people. Nothing's happened yet, but I do have a few folks in mind. There have been a lot of things Jane Jacob wanted to say to her boss when she heard the news, but now, sitting across from the Oval Office for what had to be one of the last times, she realized that there was nothing she could say. All that was left were two words: I'm sorry. It pained her to see the exhaustion in his eyes, but there was still that same strength which he changed the country as he met her gaze. Thank you, Jane. I'll say my goodbyes to you another time. For now, we need to talk about Shep. He continued on, and a reflection of objection died in her throat. He's gonna be president after me, like it or not, and he needs your support if he's gonna keep everything we accomplish going strong. I know you have your differences with him, but he's a good man, and his record in New Orleans shows he'll do right by the country. I'm sorry, Mr. President, I just can't. Jacob fought to keep her voice down as she spoke. When he was mayor, he was everything we fought against. Racism, redlining. I understand you had to balance the ticket, but Shep as president? No, it's too much, I'm sorry. People can change, Jane, the president said. Shep has changed. He's seen the importance of what we're doing. I know he has. He massaged his temples. Look, even if I wanted to, there's nothing I can do that will mean he won't be president. All you can do is either work with him to honor my legacy, or push him to be better, or resign. But if you resign, don't act like you're taking some brave stand. You'll be giving up on what I fought for. On my life, he deflated. You don't have to do it for him, or even for me, but for everyone we've helped. But everyone we've helped needs you to keep fighting for them in the White House after I'm gone. You advocate to them, advocate to him like you were to me. Either advocate to him like you were to me. Jacobs looked down at her hands, swallowing. Then she met his gaze again. I'll do it. For them, and for you. Who wouldn't vote to feed hungry children? Exactly. Yeah, I've never played TNO MP, but that it just sounds like it would be hell, kind of. Honestly. 2, 1. Under God. And in trouble. The office of the presidency was an office of enormous power and influence that one could make or destroy nations. It was also an office that required its occupant to participate in an assortment of small humiliations. Philip Hart thought about this now as he... As he fussed with his bow tie at the White House press correspondence dinner, I feel like a boy dressed up for first communion, Hart muttered. I don't know how Shep does these damn things. Jane Jacobs, dressed in a black dress and pearls, gave a small laugh. Oh, I suppose he had to be good at something. Hart stopped playing with his tie and gave Jacobs a stern look. Oh, for God's sake, Philip, let me have some fun. We both know that Shep and his wife have none of the guts but want all of the glory. President Hart shook his head. It's cruel, Jane. Shep tries hard, and the president looked around. Now he really did look like a schoolboy making sure there were no teachers present. He and Zaza have been having a rough go of it. Ever seen the things he says about him in the gossip rags? Janie's heard her shouting. God, Philip, are you telling me the vice president is being bullied by his wife? Jacob said, but she immediately regretted the remark. She'd worked with women in abusive relationships before. She knew better than anyone that even the most successful people had difficult relationships. In fact, she hadn't thought about it before that. She hadn't considered that abuse could go both ways or be invisible to her. She felt her cheeks flush. You're right, Philip, it was cruel. I won't pretend to change my attitude, but I'll keep his troubles in mind. A little kindness is all I ask. Shep a piece of shit or not? It's far more complicated than is he a piece of shit or not. He was a Southern mayor and he wasn't the best guy during his time as Southern mayor in TNO and in real life. But at the same time, he does good work. Death of a statesman. Rip Harry Truman. Weird little human. We'll see it more in the coming events. I know, thanks. Philip Hart was tired of saying goodbye. He hated having to sit across from the remarkable people he'd worked with to save the country and know that his time with them was drawing to a close. This talk hurt most of all. Hart thought it hurt most of all, and based on the look Jacob's face, it hurt her just as much. I called you to say thank you, Hart told her. Thank you for absolutely everything you've done to make this a better country for our children. It was an honor to have you in my cabinet. Jacobs couldn't hold it in. She sniffed, her eyes wet. I'm the one who should be thanking you, she managed finally, for the opportunity to do the work I've done, for giving me more pride in what we've made this country than I ever could have imagined, and for being a good friend. She met his eyes, tears flowing freely, and told him the only thing, after everything, that really mattered. I'll miss you. Was actually... Yeah, no, I just like ragging on old dudes. There we go, infrastructure. They were... Where were they again? Cleveland? Buffalo? Gary? Hart? Shep and Hart were in a car in one of the many semi-identical cities in the industrial Midwest. As relying on the URI, the sky through the tinted windows was a slate gray. A sense of gloom hung in the air, which the president was determined to puncture. These kinds of visits must bring you back, eh, Shep? The vice president looked up from your papers he'd been studying, an assortment of briefings on which mayor liked which council member and which infrastructure project they'd stake their futures on. He gave a thin smile. Oh, it's been 30 years since I was the mayor of New Orleans. True, but it must be like riding a bicycle. You don't forget. The president trailed off. They rolled past an imposing, brutalist building. You know, it's why I put you on the ticket. New Orleans stuff. A pause. I never had much executive experience before the presidency, but I knew you'd fill those gaps with your anti-corruption work against the Longs and all the rest. You always did what you thought was right. It's kind of easy to say, Phil, Shep said, but I'm not sure that's how it was. Hart opened his mouth to say more, but the car reached its destination. He looked at the building outside and then awkwardly smiled to his vice president before giving a half-apologetic smile. Let's talk about this again later, Shep. There we go. That's voting rights. That sounds like Tino. Yeah, no, I think it'd be alright. I've never played Brazil, but I've heard good things about it, about its content. Come on. California dreaming. It was another day, another trip for Philip Hart and his vice president. They stood together, ending the president's speech to the California Chamber of Congress. The speech celebrated the role of the URI in lifting up small businesses, reaffirming the president's support for enterprise in the market. In other words, it was a bland attempt to appease conservative voters. You want to drop a couple of jokes at your expense, Philip. Let the Reagan types know you got a sense of humor. Hart clicked his tongue and scrawled a small note to himself on the margin. Sure, I can find a thing or two to poke fun at. Maybe my complexion. He gave a wry smile that crinkled his papery skin. You know, Chep, I really cannot thank you enough for all you've done these past few years. The URI, hell, I don't know if I would have made it without you. Vice President put his hands into his pocket, flustered. Philip, you don't have to patronize me. We both know which of us actually worked in Congress to... Hart waved his hand dismissively, flittering the pages of the speech. You did plenty. More than plenty. There's a reason Nike recommended you as a running mate. You could see Chep's mouth opening in surprise and push himself forward before the vice president could interrupt. I know what the gossip mongers say, but you've done more for the administration than some senators. If it were up to me, they'd name an office building out of you. I really mean that. There's a long silence of a man holding in his emotions. Thank you, Phil. Fuck winning rates today. Ugh. The administration is as much yours as it is mine, Chep. Interstate competition. Avenue on a rainy day. President Hart and his Vice President Chet Morrison were in the hallway outside the Oval Office, waiting while staffers prepared a visit from the Hill leadership. Even though nothing important was on the docket, budget extensions, commemorations, the leaders still had certain expectations. They wanted to be treated well. You know, Chet, began the president, spending some time staring at a painting, pointing at a blue street filled with flags. I never really wanted this job. Never was a role I saw myself in. I was happy in the Senate. Chep looked up from his bench. Well, you could have fooled me, Phil. I think you're taking the job like a duck out of water. A duck to water. The president continued staring at the oil painting, at the splotches of people and umbrellas. It was Johnson that pushed me. God, I remember the day before I announced. I was so... Hart put a hand to his withered face. Are you scared, Chep? The vice president was silent. How could words describe what he was feeling now? Now, how could any man be ready to thrust onto the office, to know that his ascension meant seeing a friend die? I don't know. I think about my inauguration sometimes. All the smiling faces, I think about how I can't let all those people down. I had to bottle up my pain, all my anxiety. I couldn't be a legislator anymore. I had to be the kind of man people would want to lead. The president removed his glasses and rubbed his eyes. The painting blurred in his vision. I know you'll do the same, Chip. You'll do what's right when I'm... The president felt a heavy hand on his shoulder. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm reading all the hard events because, like, they're fucking good. Passing the torch. Glad to have you again, Hubert, President Hart said, looking out through the Oval Office window. I wish I didn't have to have this conversation so soon, but I'm still very proud of all we've accomplished for this country together. Couldn't have done that all without your help. Humphrey nodded, a flash of grief breaking through the facade of the happy warrior. Thank you, Mr. President. We overcame a lot. I know that no matter what happens, future generations will remember you as one of the greats. He cleared his throat. Fortunately, we can't spend all day reminiscing. Your succession is close at hand. Chev is going to need a vice president of his own. Oh. Of course, Humphrey's words. To Hart, still didn't feel real. Who'd you have in mind? No, of course. Who'd you have in mind? I feel like he knows... I don't know. I like it. I like it. I can't imagine you have this guy's death, you know, don't try and make it a little emotional. We have a few options, Humphrey said. Ted Kennedy's liberal darling between the family name and the healthcare bill he pushed for. Birch Bayh is a good middle-of-the-road choice, and Leonard Woodcock would be excellent for doubling down on an alliance with the labor movement. Hart stroked his chin. I wouldn't want Kennedy. He does us too much good in the Senate. Met Humphrey's eyes. You know, Hubert, I won't accuse you of self-promotion if you nominate yourself. Humphrey waved his hand, chuckling. Believe me, it's not modesty keeping me here. My work's still in the Senate. He shrugged. If Teddy's out, then I personally think Bayh is our best bet. Hart nodded in his agreement. An ordering of affairs. And, after that ordering of affairs, I think the order is for me to, march out of here, because, we hit our 3 hours. And, you know. I wanted that, you know, we'll be here for a couple more hours if I don't. And, you know, there's still a bit more to go. But yeah, no, I wanted to thank everyone who tuned in, whether you're, well, I guess, you know, you can't hear it if you're not here. But, you know, whether, you know, you stuck around for the whole thing. Realistic and doesn't matter. Well, you know. There's not much you can do about, you know. You're gonna have to treat, you know, somebody's death by cancer with a little bit of seriousness. But yeah, no, thank you everyone for showing up, turning out. I don't know much else to say. You know, I always say it. I appreciate folks turning out. And, yeah, no, that's that for tonight. Bye. Oh, shit.